I'm Patrick. I got Maryann. I got Brandy. I got Giano. And this is our infamous trailer reaction of, reactions. We like to react to shit. Trailers.
Things.
And comics and things. And all that. How y'all people's doing? Y'all ready to do this?
Yes.
I know I'm the oldest 80s baby here. I am, the eldest. But do you all recall, like, He-Man and She-Ra?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yep.
We're all a fan of that?
Yes.
The comics, the cartoons, the toys.
Remember when that live action movie came out?
We don't talk about that.
What, the Masters of the Universe? There wasn't She-Ra live action. I was like, hold on.
No, there wasn't She-Ra, but there was a He-Man live action.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Frank Langella as Skeletor.
I remember.
You didn't like it?
It just didn't do anything for me.
Well, it wasn't. I will say it wasn't. It wasn't the Masters of the Universe that we know and love.
Yeah.
But for what it was, Dolph was a dope He-Man, man, and Frank Langella killed it as Skeletor, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the rest of the characters, Man-at-Arms really was Man-at-Arms. Tila wasn't really that, and that weird elfish-looking thing. Yeah. I did want that tool with the spinning things. That was kind of wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was kind of like an accordion in a way. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was dope. But anyway, but along those lines, what we're talking about is there's an upcoming She-Ra cartoon that's coming to Netflix, and I'm super excited about that because again, I'm a He-Man She-Ra nut, and it looks dope. There's a lot of controversy about it, but we'll save it after that. After we're done watching the trailer, so y'all ready to check this out? We're now getting this actual trailer for She-Ra.
Do it.
Yeah,
Let's
do it.
Do it.
Who are you? What's going on?
Balance must be restored.
Please tell me you're watching the whole movie.
You do not yet realize the power you have. The time has come to show you your destiny.
You're not making any sense. I don't understand.
You will.
For the honor of Grayskull!
She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
All right. Nice little teaser we got here, people. It's a teaser. It's not a full-length trailer. They didn't give us too much.
They Sailor Mooned her, though.
Yeah, they did a little bit.
They Sailor
the
Moon
transformation.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hold on now. The transformation. He-Man in the regular Master Universe had a whole transformation type scenario, and She-Ra did as well.
They did.
That Sailor Moon had all around at the same time. Mm-hmm. So it came out the same. They didn't copy that.
Yeah.
It all came along the same time, y'all. So.
I still stand by what I said, though. If the whole show is being watched through the reflection on the sword,
you don't think that?
I'm in.
It's
I don't even care.
different.
Yep.
Yeah?
I don't know. Like, it didn't pull me like old She-Ra did.
Okay.
So,
but is that because it was just a little bit of a teaser? You didn't get enough?
I don't think it got enough to make a full
taste.
decision yet. So it's just like I'm sitting here kind of in the neutral zone.
Yeah. I was hoping I'd get a little bit more. They didn't give us. It really was a tease, as teasers do. So what about you, Maryann?
So, my issue from day one has always been the animation of it. I gotta be honest.
Oh, you're one of those people. So that's what I was going to get into, this whole controversy with the style.
Actually, I'm not going with that.
Okay.
What it is for me is, I've been watching Voltron.
Okay.
And the animation on that is really clean.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really well done. You know what I mean? The quality is amazing. For this trailer, I was just whelmed.
Not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed, just whelmed.
Just whelmed.
Everyone say whelmed.
So
that's not a positive, that's not a negative, it's just right in the middle.
I don't think squirts are a good idea in real life, and I don't think it's a good idea in a cartoon. I'm sticking with that.
What?
The skort.
Basically,
the short skirt.
with shorts underneath.
Oh.
Like it's all one piece. So whenever you have little kids running around that they're wearing shorts, but it looks like a skirt, that's a skort.
That's a new word I learned today. Did you know about skort, Giano?
Nope.
Yeah, dude.
Female fashion.
New word, bro.
Yay.
Teaching these boys some stuff.
Yeah.
What I will say positively is the voices sound pretty good.
Yeah.
So it is a teaser. I'm willing to give it a shot, to watch it. What I am happy to see the younger generation getting in on this. I think it's kind of cool to have something, for little girls.
Exactly. That's where I feel about it. I try to introduce my daughter into the older stuff, and she got into it. And I like though how this is in regards to its style, which was a big controversy. There was a lot of fanboys that were like, it's not sexy enough. I was like, get the fuck out of here! Like, come on.
Those aren't fanboys; those are fact boys.
There we go.
Yeah.
Tell it, girl. That's why I like you.
Well, see, I was kind of on the middle of that though, because
You can still be sexy and kick ass,
well, here's the thing though.
but
She-Ra, as it was to me, was more adultish as a cartoon anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a difference between that and Rainbow Bright, if you will.
Yeah, a huge difference.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And so for me, I always felt that they should have handled it the way they handled Voltron. You know, they didn't change too terribly much about Voltron. They just sort of they cleaned it up and gave people that are kind of the personalities that are more in line with what you see today.
Well, I think they're doing the same with this. This rings true from what I know of She-Ra.
To me, she feels a little too young. You know,
I see where you're going with.
It goes back to that thing of, I think TV shows or the people that plan it have a hard time understanding who the audience is, because for us, we're literally the first people who, if you will, we're all still watching cartoons. So they don't know who to market to, you know? So there's that line you have to walk. And again, I think they did it beautifully with Voltron, where there's just enough silliness for the kids to enjoy it, but there's enough seriousness for the adults to enjoy watching it too, And so my thing with She-Ra is, again, I'm hoping little girls are gonna love it, but as an older person, I'm kind of like, I don't have a kid. I might watch 1 or 2 episodes, and then I'm going to be maybe not as into it.
I see your point to that, but I think that's why instead of creating a whole new property, the nostalgia is going to get us because they're using a property that we know and love. So that's why we're watching it, but they kind of kept it, well, I would say like art style is very now. So that's why the art style is what it is. So it's going to attract that young. So I think they played it safe. This is right down the middle that's going to get us both. But I think there's still a lot more for us to see, and this is a teaser. So.
Like I said, I'll give it a chance.
Well, I mean,
need to see more.
Well, in my opinion, if they lean too much, because this is a very what you were going with. This is a very narrow line they're walking.
Yeah.
Because yes, the nostalgia will get us, but if we watch it and it's not as good as we remember it from when we all initially watched it, we're gonna hate it. That's the downside of that. Whereas the younger generation could love it because it is the new cartoon. It's a younger girl, and it's more more catered towards them. They're gonna love it, but it could also end up having us dislike it. Now, like I said before, I'm in the gray area.
Yeah,
I can see it from all angles on this point. So I'm willing to see a full trailer. I'm probably willing to give the first episode a chance, see how it pans out, see if it pulls me in.
With what you just said, you know what that reminded me of? The whole Teen Titans Go argument.
Yes, it's very much that.
That's
exactly what this She-Ra is. I think I was able to get down with both. I could see why people hardcore Teen Titans, but also this Teen Titan Go stuff is super dope as well.
Well, I mean,
and luckily enough, and actually, if you tune into just a promo our YouTube page real quick, my interview with Greg Sipes at Fairfax Comic Con. Teen Titans, he was the original voice of Beast Boy, then he continued it on into Teen Titans Go, and now if you watch Teen Titans Go to the movies, spoiler alert, but at the end they showed that we're getting a new season of Teen Titans, but we're also getting another season of Teen Titans Go as well as movies and stuff, so we're getting both phases of it. There's following for both, we're going to get both, and why not both? We can have both. Everybody's down to do it, boom. So I think maybe that's the same thing that could happen with She-Ra. Hopefully it's good, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's perfect analogy for what's going down with She-Ra.
Yeah, right now this is just a teaser, so we don't know exactly what can happen. I'm just because also with using Teen Titans, you also have the Titans show coming out.
Yep.
And that's definitely more
gonna be interesting, and
center.
I think that's going to be interesting how that's going to be.
The Teen Titans universe all over is a perfect example of how this could go 7 different ways wrong, but it could also go 16 different ways right.
All right, so let's put our hands out, thumbs up, thumbs down on She-Ra, sideways, Oh my gosh, only won 3 sours. You guys let us know what you think in the comments below. But for Maryann, for Brandy, for Giano, this is the NRW, this is Patrick. Let us know what you think and if you're going to check out She-Ra on Netflix, y'all.
So we